Okay. So this course is for data engineering and data analyst. This course is for data engineering and data analyst by using a Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Fabric, and Power BI. So if you're learning this course, if you're enrolling for this data engineering data analyst course, you will be a master in Azure data engineering and Microsoft Fabric and Power BI. Okay. So all these three will be learned. And in this course, the data engineering and data analyst course, whatever you are going to learn, Azure, Fabric, Power BI, what is Azure, what is Fabric, what is Power BI, I will teach you in this session. And before that, I just want to start a small introduction about myself. My name is Ram. I have near 14 plus years of experience on these technologies, SQL, MSBI, Power BI, and data engineering and Fabric. More than 8 years of trainings and placement experience also we have. I have written 3 books on the data engineering. Already I published those books also. You can able to see it over here. Okay. So these are the books I have written and published so far. And apart from that, we have our own YouTube channel as well. You guys can follow our channel also. And also, for every student whoever joining this training, we will provide a free of cost LMS portal and mobile app as well. So this is my LMS portal. So inside this LMS portal, you can able to find out all your class recording videos. This is something like a Udemy Simple Learn. So we are making this learning management system as well for every student to be like getting access inside this one. You have a videos, daily class recording videos, materials, resumes, everything you can able to get it from over here. And also you can able to chat with me. Okay, you can able to chat with me anytime for any kind of doubts clarifications. If you are going to, if you are going to practicing after the session, when you have a doubts you can able to chat with us as well. Okay. So this is what like exactly we are going to have. This is what like exactly we are going to have the system for every student. We are going to give this free of cost. Okay. So far my experience, what kind of background people are trying to learn this course is like some people they are working in IT already. Okay. They have more than 10 years of experience or 5 years of experience. Some people working in non-IT. Some people having some career gap. Some people working in IT, non-IT, but from last 1 year, they have a career gap. So these four kind of category people are trying to learn this data engineering course. The first category is already have experience in IT. Second category is they have non-IT experience. It can be accounts, it can be finance or whatever it is. The third category is having complete career gap. They don't have any experience. They were like preparing for government exams or groups or banks, whatever it is. The fourth category is they have IT or non-IT experience, but from last 1 year they have a career gap. So these kind of people are trying to learn this data engineering course. Okay, so as per my experience in the current market, current IT market, if you observe, like there are few technologies have very high demand. 90% of the technology is impacted by AI. So artificial intelligence impact on 90% of the technologies. If you are going to learn those 90% of the technologies any of one course, then you will be in a risk. Or if you are already working in IT or in a non-IT, which is impacted by AI, if still you are not upskilling to advanced and latest technologies in the market, definitely your job will be in the risk. So from last 1.5 year, there are so many people who are get laid off. When I was asking them, and when I was asking about their technology and the type of job what they were working is completely legacy technologies. It's a old technologies they were working. The main reason why they laid off because they were not upskilling according to the industry. So data engineering is top 3 technology currently in the market. The reason because there are so much of the data is generating every day and needs a system and needs a mechanism to organizing this data, to managing this data, to processing this data, and to presenting this data. It's very important because every day when you are wake up, every day when you are wake up, without data, you can't do anything. Even if you are browsing your phone, even if you are calling to someone, data is important. If there is no data, are you going to browse Instagram? In the Instagram, you have a short videos, content, poster. This is all data only. If there is no data, nothing. The world will not drive without data. Even the AI, artificial intelligence, also needs the data. AI will take the data and AI will generate the new data. If you are not providing any information to AI, it will not generate anything. That's what the importance of the data, and there is less impact on data and data side any jobs by artificial intelligence. So whenever you are going to choose any technology, definitely you have to take care these 3 points. One is the technology what you are going to learn, is it in the cloud or not? We have very popular 3 cloud environments, Azure, AWS and GCP. So you are going to learn Azure technology, it's from Microsoft. And when you're going to learn this Azure and what kind of roles you are going to learn, definitely the role what you are going to learn should be data. The word data. So there are 2 major roles currently in the market to enter and to upskill: data engineer and data analyst over here. So the data engineer and data analyst is less impact by AI. Okay. Let's, for example, if I'm going to applying for a job, for example, I have already 10 years of testing experience. I have a 10 years of experience in IT, but in the testing. So out of this 10 years of experience, I will split into like a 6 years on the testing and 4 years on the data engineering experience over here. Okay. So we will split your profile, whatever the 10 years you have, by 6 years into testing and 4 years into data engineering. Let's, for example, you have already some package like a 17 lakhs your current package, then the expectation will be 25 to 30 lakhs. So a individual data engineer, senior data engineer, the package up to 40 lakhs the companies are offering, up to 40 lakhs. Average like a 2 to 5 years of experience person can expect 15 to 20 lakhs. Minimum 15 lakhs they are offering for the data engineers. Okay. So after completion of this course, how many years of experience we can mention on the data engineering? After completion of this course, you can mention 2 to 5 years of experience range. 2 to 5 years of experience range you can mention. So after completion of this course, what is the certification exam I need to write down? The certification exam you need to write down is DP 700. DP 700 certification exam. This is Microsoft Data Engineer Associate exam. You need to write down it over here. Clear, guys? So far? Okay. Now we were concluded here. After completion of this course, you are going to applying for the jobs like a experienced. Anybody wants to apply for the jobs like a fresher? Can you say yes or no? Anybody wants to apply jobs like a fresher? Definitely no. No one will apply for the fresher. If anybody have that thoughts, please drop from this demo. You can drop off from this demo if you want to apply like a fresher. Because my training would be per experience level from basic to advanced. It's like a up to 5 years of experience guy, how much experience he will gain if he really work. So that much level of training we are going to provide it over here. Definitely after completion of this course, every student who enroll this course will be applying for the jobs like if 2 to 5 years of range experience over here. 2 to 5 years of range experience people can able to apply. So how I am going to provide up to that level of experience? If you see, when you are going to any training institution, there they are providing only one part of the one program of the training. What they will offer? They will offer only this program on data engineering regular traditional training. If you see the curriculum and all those things, they will provide you 2 months course. Yeah, of course, 60 hours we are going to provide. Live sessions, Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour, daily class recording videos we will share. Okay, every day by default, the class recording video will come to this LMS portal. So this videos access you will have up to 3 years. Okay, and they will provide sample resumes, certification guidance, daily class notes, interview question and answer, end-to-end project, all those things. This is very common. If you see in any training institution, these kind of things they will provide. Am I right? Of course, when you want to learn a course, you will inquire many training institutions. This is very common program. This is very common program attended by everyone. But what we were special in this data engineering over here? So for this data engineering course, if you want to learn data engineering or data analyst course, anything, you should have some Python, SQL knowledge also if you have better. Of course, don't worry. In the real time, we are not going to write these commands. There is a co-pilot, there is a chat GPT will automatically writing off the commands whatever you needed. But you should have basic knowledge. If you don't have a basic knowledge, then it's going to you cannot ask Copilot, you cannot ask ChatGPT, what do you want? Okay, so that also we are going to provide in this training. So we are providing Python basics and SQL basics in this training. And if you want to learn advanced level of this SQL and Python, we are going to provide some recording, pre-recording videos from the day one. We are going to provide recording videos of SQL and Python from basic to advanced level. Okay, from basic to advanced level, we are going to providing the recording videos, and also we are going to take PySpark 20 hours of the PySpark training also will be provided inside this one along with the Python. We will start the course with basic Python, then up to 20 hours of the Databricks PySpark also we will teach. So this is one extra thing we are going to focus more. The main our success, why our students are getting placed easily, this is the program, the second program. So this second program is dedicated to our students. You never see this kind of program in any other training institutions. You never see this kind of program in any other training institutions. Okay, so what exactly this program do? This program 2 is on top of the program 1, we are going to conduct only on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Program 1 training is on Monday to Friday. Weekdays is the training program, weekends is the real time program. So, what we are going to cover in this real time program? So, if you see, if you have already experience in IT industry, every project is working in agile methodology. So, what is agile methodology and what are the sprints? What are the tasks? Your project will be splitted like a sprints, and each sprint contains some tasks over here. Each sprint contains some tasks over here. So similarly, we created 200 plus tasks. We created 200 plus tasks, and those 200 plus tasks we are going to share with you, and you have to work on the each task over here. See, we have a different sprints. So let's, for example, this is the one of the task we are going to assigning to on your name, and you have to start working on this one. Okay, the progress you have to specify over here, and this is the username and password. So I mean, sorry, this is the content, the question, what the task, what you need to do, and you can able to comment it over here as well if you have any question. So this is how you will get a real exposure on the 200 plus scenarios. What is the advantage of this one? The moment when you are getting 200 plus tasks, 200 plus task scenario based hands on, in interview, when they're asking a scenario based questions, in interview, when they're asking a scenario based questions, definitely you can able to answer. Most of the people why they were not able to crack the interview is the one reason is in interview they will ask a scenario based questions. These people having theoretical knowledge, what is the questions, what, why, how, but when they're asking some scenarios they were not able to answer that question. So we are overcoming that issue by working on this sprint model. And also we are going to conduct some weekly tests, and we are going to make two projects. One project is in the Azure, another project in the Fabric. And one more thing I want to tell very clearly, for every student, when they are going to put a resume, we will prepare that resume. Let's, for example, they have 10 plus years of experience, 6 plus they will keep into Java, remaining 4 plus they will keep into data engineering. So, whatever the projects they needed and what kind of projects they have to keep, all the projects we will share. For every person, different projects we will be giving. And the next thing is interview question and answers also we are going to provide, because this is very important key role for every student. And also mock interviews also we are going to conduct based on your interest over here. Mock interviews also we are going to conduct it over here. So total 3 free sessions we are going to take for this course. One session today, the next session is on the Monday, and Tuesday also free session. From Wednesday onwards, the sessions are from Wednesday onwards, it's a paid session. So please attend these 3 free sessions, whichever we have. Okay, right. So if you have any questions on this course, fees, or any content, if you need, just reach out this number 7997457228. All right. So in this course, we are going to learn Azure Data Engineering, Microsoft Fabric, and Power BI. All these three combination we are going to teach. If you go to any training institution, they will teach any of one only. Any of one only. Okay. First, let's try to understand what is this Azure. What is this Azure Data Engineering? what is this Microsoft Fabric, and what is this Power BI. Let me take one use case scenario for that one. Okay. So the use case scenario is, let's for example, and before going to this real world, let me tell you my roadmap of this, how you are going to get a placement assistance from starting of the training onwards. So first our focus is program one. So that program one is a training. What training it is? It's a Monday to Friday. It's our regular training on Azure Fabric Power BI. We will take the sessions on the Monday to Friday. Program 2 is a placement assistance program. It is on the weekends. It's a real time program. I told you, right? In agile methodology, sprint model, 200 plus task, scenario based task, two projects, interview preparation, mock interviews, certification guidance. So these two we will taken care of you completely 2 months time, and the charges will be for these two programs. It is 25,000. Okay, 90 percentage of the people were getting placement after completion of these two programs themselves without taking any proxy calls, without taking any work supports and all those things. Okay, any chance if anybody not able to place by self, if they need any kind of assistance on the placement or on the certification help, if you want to complete your certification yourself, yes, you can take in care. Or if you need any kind of assistance on the certification, or if you need any assistance on the placement, after completion of this training, we will refer you to the other placement providers. Okay, once you are completing and once you are trying to attend the interviews and you are able to crack the interviews, that's fine and you can able to do. Or if you need any help on this placement, then we will forward your profile after completion of the training into this placement providers only. Okay, right. So now try to understand what is this data engineering, what is this data analysis, and how the projects we are going to develop it over here. So let's, for example, take one scenario. I have a supermarkets. Okay. I have a supermarket. This is one supermarket. This is another supermarket. Most of the people are going to the supermarkets, right? Every day. When you are going to a supermarket, you will buy a product. You will buy a product, right? So whatever the products you are buying in the supermarket, that transaction details will come and save in the backend database. Every transaction what you are doing, every transaction what you are doing, that will come and store in the backend database server. Even if you are going to the medical shop or anything, when you are buying something or when you are doing a transaction, the data will be stored in the backend database over here. Okay, as a data engineer, what you need to do over here? As a data engineer, whatever the business data we are getting, see, from this supermarket, from the billing counter, the data will come to this database. From this supermarket, from this billing counters, when a customer is buying the products, the data will come to this database. What a data engineer will do, what a data analyst will do, and why they are doing this data engineering and data analysis. Guys, as a business owner, you just think it. When you are starting a business, when you are doing a business, you have to understand about your business performance. Am I right or wrong? See, as an organization owner, I need to understand how many students are enrolling, for which course we are getting more enrollments, how many inquiries we are getting, how many are attending the demo, how many are joining to the class, how many are doing the payments, how many are completing the course. These are the things very, very important. If I'm not looking on these things, my business will not grow. Same here, the owner of the supermarkets, whatever the business data is stored in this database servers, if he just saving and storing that business data in that servers, what is the use of that? There is no use of that. He has to, he has to understand about his business. How you will understand? We are going to provide some dashboards or the reports, sales dashboards using Power BI. I will show you some sample dashboards how it looks. See here. So this is how they have to understand about their business performance. So what is the sales? What is the sales? What is the profit? What is the expenses? Everything they have to understand, right? So who will provide this? Who will design these reports? These reports will be designed by data analyst. How he is going to design? By using a Power BI. By using a Power BI. So to design the reports by using a Power BI, he needs some data. So whatever the data in this business servers, he cannot take directly to design the reports because the data in this database servers is not well formatted data. The data what we have inside this business servers is not a well formatted, it is a raw data. We need to clean that data. Who will clean? Data engineer will clean the data. Data engineer is cleaning of that data. Okay, let me explain you. Microsoft Azure cloud environment. Here you can see there is a Microsoft Azure cloud environment, portal.azure.com. This is a Azure cloud. Here there is one tool, data factory tool. So what this data engineer will do, he will use this data factory tool, and whatever the business data you have in this database server, he will move to this Microsoft Azure. Inside the Microsoft Azure, we have one of the service storage account. You can see storage account. We can store all business data into this storage account. So first we will move our business data from this SQL Server database server into this storage account by using data factory. So once the data is coming to this storage account, then we will start cleaning process by using Databricks. After data cleaning, where we will save the data? In Synapse data warehousing. Once the data is saved in the Synapse data warehousing, then I'm going to design the reports by using a Power BI. So where we can find out this Power BI software? That is in a different cloud. It is called app.powerbi.com. So inside we have a Power BI. We are going to designing of the Power BI reports. I hope you understand. The person who is taking care of designing of this Power BI reports is called data analyst. The person who is going to taking care of designing of this data processing and all those things, we are calling him as a data engineer. Is it clear what is Azure data engineering? A person, whoever is going to bring the data from database into the storage account by using data factory service storage account, from the storage account to Synapse by using a Databricks and Synapse, that person we are calling it as a data engineer. So inside this Microsoft Azure cloud environment, this is the Microsoft Azure cloud environment. By using different software services, he will develop the data engineering projects. He will develop the data engineering projects. So this is called Azure data engineering. The person, whoever developing the reports and dashboards by using a Power BI, By logging to this app.powerbi.com, we are calling him as a data analyst. Then what is Fabric? So we are very clear about Azure data engineering, and we are very clear about Power BI. Is it clear for all of you? Did you understand what is Azure data engineering and what is Power BI? Okay. Now what is Fabric? I will tell you. So many clients in the Microsoft requested for Azure, for data engineering purpose, we are using Azure, this cloud. For Power BI purpose, this Power BI cloud we are using. Two different cloud environments we are using. Can't we keep both in one platform? Can't we keep this data engineering part and data analysis part in a single platform? Yes, why can't? So immediately Microsoft, what it has done, whatever the services we have, data factory, storage account, data factory has introduced into this Power BI. That is called data pipelines. Here we have a storage account, right? Same we have inside the Power BI lake house. Whatever the data bricks we have here, right? Same is coming as a notebooks. Whatever Synapse data warehousing, right? Same is coming as a data warehousing. Now, companies are using this Power BI cloud to develop the data engineering plus Power BI. Then this Azure is no more in future. In future, there is no more Azure. Okay. All data engineering services are implemented in the Power BI also. The moment this was happened last 1.5 to 2 years. 2 years back it was happened. Moving of data engineering services from Azure to Fabric. The moment when we have this data engineering and data analysis things in single cloud Power BI platform, from that day onwards we are calling this as a Fabric. This existing Power BI platform, this existing Power BI platform, now it contains Fabric and Power BI. So this we need to call it as a Fabric. This we will call it as a Azure. Existing Power BI platform renamed into Fabric. So then you will get a question. Why we need to learn Azure again? We can learn directly this Fabric, right? Good question. This Fabric is in the market from last 1.5 to 2 years. If you are learning only Fabric, how many years of experience you will put? Hardly 2 years. Currently, what's happening in the IT industry, when you are joining to a project, when you are joining to a project, there are some projects already implemented on the Azure. Those projects they are migrating into Fabric. So if you have a knowledge on the Azure also, your profile will be easily pick up. So when we are going to put experience in your resume, we will keep a mix of Azure plus Fabric. The advantage is you can put up to 4 to 5 years experience and you will get more projects. Are we going to put any extra effort while learning? You might get a question. Oh, Azure, Fabric, Power BI, these many things we need to learn. A lot of syllabus we need to learn, right? No. Whatever the things you are learning in Azure, same in Azure in Fabric also. Here you are learning data factory, right? 99% is same the data pipelines. Here you are learning storage account, right? 99% is same we have in the lake house. Synapse data warehousing, right? Same here we have a data warehousing. Here we have a data bricks, right? Same we have the notebooks. Only extra thing, Power BI you will learn. So you are not going to keep much effort extra. You are not going to put any effort extra over here. Clear? So the regular sessions will be start from Monday onwards, and the session timings we are going to make it at 11 a.m. Okay, 11 a.m. is the class timings. Use the same meeting link. Use the same meeting link and join that free session for the Monday. Now, if you guys have any questions, then you can raise your hands and you can ask the open questions. So, whoever missed this demo session, I'm sharing one YouTube channel link. There you will get this recording video. Okay. Yeah, go ahead the question.
Hi Ram, good morning.
Hi,
Uh, Ram, basically, me and my friends joined this session. So our basic
your good
questions are
name?
Pawan, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Pavan.
Yes. So we are from WFM background, which includes data in it. Okay. So we do have experience of more than 5 to 10 years in this WFM background.
Okay.
So if we continue this training for 2 months, I mean, which
Hmm.
is 60 hours of training.
Hmm.
So once we complete this training, how come our placements will be? Because we aren't experienced into this data analyst programs. So we are completely into BPO sector. BPO means not an agent, but still supporting a BPO organizations, being into WFM workforce management. So
So
once
you
we
are
are
from
into the,
Hyderabad, right?
yes, I am from Hyderabad.
Okay. So if possible, I'm in Hyderabad in our office only. You can come and you can meet anytime. And so how many years of experience you have in the current job?
Totally 6 months as an agent and 4 years for WFM analyst.
Right. So whatever the experience you have, that 4 years of 6 months, right? That
Yes.
completely we can convert into data engineering experience.
Exactly. But when once we step into this data analyst job into a certain organization, but
Mm.
we don't have any experience, relevant experience into this data analytics, right? So once we step up into this, this is completely different. We are from WFM background, and this is completely different, which is we are starting it from basics, right? So once we step up into an organization, and if suddenly if the company assign us any task and all, so we do need support, right?
Right. See, before upskilling, see in IT industry, there is like always 40 to 50 percentage of the people always upskilling and switching their careers.
Yes.
Okay. So out of that, 99 percentage are the survival. No doubt in that.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, this is the first time you are upskilling from non-IT to IT kind of thing.
Yes.
You might have this kind of fear, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a regular practice for everyone switching their careers by learning the courses. The only challenging thing here is the course what you are choosing and the roadmap and the mentors and the roadmap what we are providing, that very carefully you need to verify before enrolling any course. That is
Okay.
very important actually, because this data engineering training I'm providing from 2019 onwards. I trained so many students, they have joined new data engineering positions, they were surviving. So what I'm trying to say, it's a regular practice, and what you are going to learn in our 2 to 3 months of journey with me, that is sufficient to survive in the new position.
Got it, Ram. And one more thing. Sorry to tell you this, but this is what happening in nowadays. So basically, what's happening in IT sectors is 60 to 70% of people that are taking the courses and going into on-job training. So once they get an offer letter, they've been given position like data analyst or something, a position into an IT. So once they start their career out there, for the first for the first month or second month, they are surviving. But when it comes to the third month or fourth month, they aren't getting enough support in the organization, and suddenly they are quitting their jobs. So are there any chances like that?
No. See, here there are two type of category people. One is like you have some experience in organizations. When you were working earlier in organization, you have some organization skills. Some people don't have any organization experience. They don't have any organization experience, organizing experiences.
Mm.
So technical point of view, I don't see much people. I mean, see, in anywhere there are 2 to 3% of the people they can quit. There are several reasons. It can be, I don't say it's a work pressure, lack of skills, lack of commitment, lack of training. So you are looking on the other side of 2 to 3% failure rate. I'm looking on the
Exactly.
success of 97% of the people.
Correct.
So I can understand what kind of profile can able to survive, what kind of profile not able to survive. If any person which has experience and earlier, any experience, 100% they will survive. The 2 to 3% failure rate is a person who does not have any experience in any organizations. They have full career gap and they don't have proper training, proper commitment, proper communication. Those kind of 2 to 3, 2 to 3% of people will be quit the jobs.
All right, Ram. Thank you so much.
Yeah, go ahead the question.
Hi Ram, good morning.
Hi, good
Uh,
morning.
Ram, as you said that we'll add the experience of data engineering or data analyst for 4 years or 5 years, those who have
Yes,
10 years of experience, right? So I
correct.
have 10 years, 10 years of experience in BPO sector itself. But we have offer letters, right? Different companies offer letter. In that clearly mentioned that we are from workforce management department. So how will you add that
See, it's
experience?
organization to organization. The role is different. It's not mandatory.
Yeah,
Every organization, the role should be a data engineer. Role is different, work is
yeah,
different. In one organization,
yeah.
there is a software engineer. In another organization, there is a developer.
Mm,
There is a principal associate. Different naming conventions are there. Okay, what they will check whether
mm.
you have experience in an organization or not, whether you are technically proved or not in the interview. That's enough.
Got it. So, okay. So when we mention in Naukri or LinkedIn that we are from workforce management, so I don't think we'll get the alert for data engineering jobs. Okay. So, okay, we can change that to data engineering, right?
So there are such other platforms also there to get the alerts, but you cannot manipulate on the LinkedIn. Just keep that. Don't. Of course, if you want to change that data engineering, you will be changed right away, but you cannot go past, right?
Yes.
So you can modify when you want to. Immediately, you can modify, no problem. But mostly, you will get it from Naukri also. There are such other platforms available to get the job openings. LinkedIn also one of the source I can say, but there are other platforms also you can able to find out. We will guide you that one.
Thank you.
So Monday 11 a.m. is the next session daily. So please join that timings, and please reach out this number if anybody having any concerns. 7997457228. This number on the screen, 7997457228. If anybody wants to speak with me directly, you can come to our office, ask them to share the location. If anybody wants to talk with me in the phone, please reach out 7989781302. Okay. If you don't have any questions, let me wind up the session for today. Happy weekend.
Thank you so much, Ram. Happy weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.